Hello, about a week ago, I had posted this reel on my Instagram account about some 3D printed QR code items that supported my business. Just a recap, here's the video again. Some of you had questions about how I made them, and so I figured I would make a how-to video for you to show you quite how straightforward it is. I'm not a professional. I am self-taught, so do bear with me. And if you have, other suggestions or faster shortcuts, feel free to leave a comment on that. So you'll basically need two softwares or two applications, which is Tinkercad and the Bambu Slicing app. Unfortunately, for some reason, when I tried making the QR code that has like the scan me in the middle, it's not bringing it into Bambu properly. So I need to investigate why that's happening, but I figured I would just make the video with the regular QR code for now, so you at least have that. And if I can figure out why this is happening, I can give you guys an update. So basically within Tinkercad, you want to start with a square and just bring it up to shape. It's total, like the size doesn't necessarily matter here because you can resize it once you're in the Bambu Slicer. The only one thing I like to do is just bring down the thickness to about like 5 millimeters, just because it gets really thick otherwise. And as you can see, it has sharp corners. If you increase the radius, you see how much rounder it gets. So I like to soften the corners. Again, that's totally your preference. So soft corners, and from here, within Tinkercad itself, you can actually make a QR code. So you just type in QR code. There you go. And then you just drag it in. And highlight that. Paste. Let me make sure everything's proper on here. Perfect. And just want to make this bigger so it aligns with the whole thing. Okay, so if that looks good, I will then select both objects and merge them. It's one piece. And then I need to make the base, so I will duplicate this one. You'll see why in a minute. And I like to create the half cylinder. Bring it up just a tad. And then from here, bring this back to the working plane. I bring it into my little base piece. Let me see here, it's a bit too wide. I'll bring it in just a smidge. On this side too. Bring this out just a little bit. Don't want it to be too flimsy. Just see here, yes, I have to bring it up, control arrow up. Okay, and then this is where you basically select this piece. You want to make it a whole because you want to merge these two, and what you'll see that will happen when you merge it, you see it creates a little divot. I should have made it a bit lower because you see how it's a little high. I don't think it's gonna sit well. Let's undo that, and then let's move them down. And then let's just make sure it's not the basey pops through. Let's try this again. Oh, I wonder if it's just the edge of it. Oh yeah, it's just the edge of it, but it's pretty, it's good in there. Okay, so basically what you want to do now is then export this to Bambu Lab. So export as an STL. And from here, you just drag the file. Wonderful. Let's split them. And here's where you can check the measurements. So 74 by 91 millimeters. A bit small, so you can definitely bring that up. So let's do 150. Yeah, so if you want like a big sign, then you can leave it like that. So it's 150, so you can just, perfect. So because this is the base, you want it to be heavier just so that it doesn't, you know, topple over. So I'll bring it onto the next plate and I will then increase this. Oh, it's already at 75. Perfect. So I'll put that at 75. This does not have to be that. And bring it back down to 12. And oh, merge these. Okay, and from here you want to add font. You can add font, so select the item, text 10 niece jewelry. That's a big font. Let's put that there and change it down to 8. See how that looks? That looks pretty good, so I'm just gonna take that and move it so that it's aligned. See how that looks. It's a bit protruding. So what I like to do is bring this down to 1. Perfect. And so now you're thinking, hey, wait a minute, it's all just one solid color. So this is where I would change. Let's change this to pink, just for fun. And this is where you now go and you paint. You do it by layer. And you'll see why in a minute. See? So that now gives you the two-tone and the ability to have your QR code stand. So test it out, see if it can scan. Let's see. Yeah, opens up to my profile. So I'm going to slice the plate for you to see. I don't change any of the other settings. The only thing if you want, you can iron out the very top layer, which would be the QR code, but it's not necessary. But you see here it takes about 1 hour and 48 minutes. If you go to the base, this one might take like an hour because it is pretty thickly infilled. But yeah, so that's essentially how you make these QR code stands. Let me know if you have any questions, and if I can figure out what's going on with the other QR code generator, I'll let you guys know. But here so far is at least the basic for you to play around and learn how to